2,000 years later.
YouTube, what is up? Jl'hoops back in another video. Now, doing is Jimmy on the show today talk about basketball. Now, topic I'm talking about today is the San Antonio Spurs, the next breakout team, the team that I think gonna make playoffs. The team that missed playoffs last year was close. They're the 11th seed, and so 11th or 12th. But if I was wrong, they was close to make the play-in. So to me, I think they make playoffs by the moves they made. I'm going to tell you my reason down below. But before I start this video, like, comment, subscribe, Jl'hoops, turn cases on, and follow me on social media, Unstoppable. And you know I'm subscribed to Jl'hoops. We got 102. Come on now, look at this up. 102 subscribers. Get that up to 104, 105, 110. But I won't talk too much, so get this video started. Now we gotta talk about another team that definitely gonna make playoffs. I think they missed playoffs. Definitely should have made the play-in if their best player did not get injured and stuff. Now that he cleared, now they have one of the best off season. Now they had the second pick in the draft, drafted with the second best player in the draft, and to me had acquired a backup center that they needed. Finally, yeah, a good off season and stuff. To me, I'll say this right now. Spurs. The Spurs are back, and the Spurs are scary. I don't think they're making playoffs. The Spurs are going to be dangerous. The Spurs are going to win the NBA, definitely, and stuff. In the West, they're scary. To me, you got to think about it like this. They have an underrated point guard, De'Aaron Fox, who one of the best point guards in this game. Who underrated. I'm a big De'Aaron Fox fan, and I think, to me, he underrated most definitely. And he don't get the credit he deserves. This guy brought the Kings back to playoffs in 2023. Remember that. And so he brought the Kings back to playoffs and forced Warriors to Game 7. Not by himself, but he was playing great that playoffs though. And so to me, you have one of the best point guards. You traded for that. De'Aaron Fox was amazing that season, and he was amazing when the Spurs traded for him. Averaging around 20 points a game, shooting around 40% for three, shooting around 50% for field goal. Like, this guy is amazing, and he's a two-way player. He got way better jump shot and way better player. To be De'Aaron Fox is talented and should be all-star this year, most definitely. I know there are a lot of guards, but I'm voting for De'Aaron Fox most definitely next season. But I'm saying this right now, they got Dylan Harper as shooting guard. I don't know if you should start him, but he'd be perfect off the bench. I don't like him starting most definitely, but he's a great point guard, and he was the second best player in the draft, so I understand why they went with him. And he could be a great off the bench, great six-man most definitely. But to me, you start with David Castle, who does remind me of Kawhi Leonard a lot. Does remind me a lot of Kawhi Leonard. Does remind me a lot of him because he is talented, two-way player who could do a lot. His playmaking is dangerous a little bit. I'm watching him play. He is quick. He is nice. He is talented. The Spurs keeping him and not trading for KD, I think you're gonna say they're a great addition. So you have Cass at the 2, then you have Cass at the 2. You have Harrison on. So you have difference at the small forward position. You have Harrison at the power forward, and you have Victor right there. Like, to me, this team can make playoffs. And you got Castle, maybe come out the bench, but I think he should start. You have Luke Cadet. Ah, man, they stole my boy Luke Cadet off the Celtics. Luke Cadet is one of the best backup centers, and he underrated most definitely. And them stealing that, oh my gosh, it's dangerous most definitely. To me, they have Kendall Johnson off the bench. They have Julian Champagne. They have a good core. They have Greg Popovich as the president. They have a good backup coach and stuff under him. So to me, the Spurs are back and dangerous. I know there are a lot of people and stuff, but you could say, to me, you got Houston, you got Dallas, you got Lakers, you got Memphis, you got Pelicans, you got a lot of teams in the West, Nuggets, Rockets, you got a lot of teams in OKC, a lot of teams in the West can make it, but I think I'm going to say Spurs can definitely make that play-in. If King made the play-in with that difficult team and stuff, Spurs should definitely make the play most definitely. I'll say that right now. Spurs make it play-in. And I think, to me, yes, Clippers, yes, I'm not thinking about them too, but I think Clippers are definitely too old, though. Definitely too old. That age state, any one injury could cause them right there. Yes, I like the addition of Brook Lopez and stuff, and then maybe get Bradley Beal, everything else. It's just hard and everything else. But one injury could cause that team out. And I don't know about James Harden in the playoff series. I don't trust it. Quite a little bit, I don't trust it in the playoff series at all. I already know so probably what happened in Game 7 against the Nuggets. That's probably by those two guys. But this is what I'm saying right now. The Spurs are dangerous, and they are back. I think it was said you got to watch out for them. They're dangerous because that big three of De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wemby, De'Aaron Fox, And Castle, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that they trade for Kevin Durant. 'Cause I think to me, they'll definitely mess it up. And so if they trade for Kevin Durant to rest the timeline. And so, cause right now the main focus should be, hey, make playoffs. Yes, be like Detroit, make the playoffs. You don't have to win a playoff series at all. You win a playoff series, that's a plus right there. But just make the playoffs, most definitely. That's the main thing right there. That's the main goal. Make playoffs. Then come back next year, win the series. Come back next year after that. Then you already experience yourself, make it far into the second round or third round, and then make it to the finals. That what I'll say. So make folks right now is great. Get a 6 seed at best. If you get a 6 seed, that's fine. If you get a play-in, that's still great. But at the same time, you gotta win one game and stuff. So they have experience. They're not like people. This is their first time being there. They have been there before, so he know what happened. Harris Smart been there before, so he know how it is. Luke could have been there before, so he know how it is. There's some new guys on the team that still have been there, but still. I think Spurs are that talented, so dangerous that they can compete with anybody. And I'm saying right now, they're definitely winners of all season to me. I like how the Spurs are trending. Don't get top 2 pick was crazy and stuff. And let's not forget, they had the 14th pick too, and they drafted Carl Bryant, who are the best defenders in the draft. Now, if you look at his stats and stuff, it was already like, how did this guy get top 15? But if you watch him play, he one of the best defenders in the draft. Like, Bobby a lot of Will Barton. Like, this guy can defend. Bruh. Like, he buy a lot of Will Barton. Bobby a lot of that Tamir Cabrera. If I not say his name, but the guy Portland and stuff. Bobby a lot of him. Bobby a lot of Dyson Daniels is bigger Dyson Daniels and stuff. Like, this guy can defend. And he in the great ass Spurs and stuff. So I think definitely look back all the years when they made some playoffs with Mark DeRozan. They made great with Kawhi Leonard. They had great with Tim Duncan and Devin Robinson and stuff. But to me, I think the Wizards definitely could be talented to see. I think definitely you gotta look around like that. Like, to me, Spurs, I think they're dangerous right now. I think they can make it to the playoffs. And so I think to me, it's best to succeed and stuff. But I do have the playing team. I can still make them. I still say, hey, they can make top 7, top 8. I can see that happening most definitely. How the West is constructed, yes, definitely. But we gotta just see how it's gonna happen next season. But I want to see you guys down below what you guys think. You think Spurs are back or that scary and stuff? Do you think they should have traded for KD? How do you think this offseason was for the Spurs? Do you like it or not? Tell me below what you guys think. Before I go to like, comment, subscribe to Jl'hoops to case and follow me on social media. If you're not subscribed to Jl'hoops, I don't know what you're doing. Like, come on now. You're not subscribed to Jl'hoops, like, come on now. We gotta get the subscribers up. But, yeah, subscribers up. But you guys have a great day. I'm out. Okay?